It was important for me to find a gym that had that kind of enveloping hug. I am Deanna Tippett, and I am product of Irish parents and lots of overfeeding as a child. I was overweight most of my childhood. You get to adulthood and everything kind of crumbles down on you, and you have to get married, you have to have a job, you have to have a career, you have to, and all that piled on to me already being an overweight teen. And in that rush to get my career and everything going so well, I kind of lost sight of taking care of myself. When that happened, I said, I can't keep going like this. I was 298 pounds. I went to the doctor and he's like, if you keep going, you're going to be in a wheelchair in 10 years. And I was only 44 years old. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm going to be in a wheelchair. That was hard. You shouldn't feel like you're 80 years old in your 40s. But when the freeway started getting worked on years ago, I said, oh, I'm just going to cut down State Street. So driving by it every day, it was staring at me from, every day I'd come around this corner and there'd be the sign. I'd be like, oh God, oh God. And then one day I just said, okay, let's pull it in. And you guys were closed for lunch, so I couldn't get in. But that's when I went home and called you and made an appointment. I started one-on-one with this amazing, incredible person that you gave to me. And that was a gift. I thank you for that. Mr. Early and I, the day we met, it was just boom. It worked because he makes me laugh and keeps me motivated. That was the big thing that's been missing out of my whole life, is the motivator. I mean, the simplest things when we first started, we look back now and we laugh. The other day I was doing step-ups with weights and he added a third riser, so I'm on 3 risers and a step. Whereas before, I couldn't even get up out of a chair without grabbing onto something and pushing. I couldn't lift myself out of a chair. And we laugh about it now, the two of us. I mean, he's recognizing that I'm there, putting in my effort, putting in my commitment. And I like that he's able to speak to me from a coach, from a friend, or even from a family. I consider him family now. It was important for me to find a gym that had that kind of enveloping hug. My blood pressure is so much better. My blood pressure used to run the high 160s over, 90, 95. And the other day, 125 over 80. When I started coming here, I had 3 diabetes medicines, pills, and an insulin injection every day. Over the last, let's say, 2 years, 2 of the diabetes medicines are gone completely. When I started here, my A1C was 7.9. Last check, it was down to 5.5. My endocrinologist said, if you do this again, we're gonna have to drop your insulin. And I like how you all take science and motivation and coaching and your equipment, and you just turn somebody inside out like you did for me. I mean, it's incredible.